Kelly Clarkson discusses her lowest point and painful marriage moments. Playing now. Glennon Doyle, a podcast host and novelist, sat down with Kelly Clarkson to discuss her most recent album, Chemistry, and all the contradictory feelings it evoked. Kelly Clarkson has been seeking strength and honesty and openness ever since her divorce in June 2020, and it's working. The 41-year-old singer opened up on the We Can Do Hard Things podcast, similar to how she does on her open talk shows. The gang started off by making fun of the helpful brutality in Doyle's book and then got right into talking about her divorce-inspired, rollercoaster record Chemistry. But to their amazement, Clarkson admitted that her lowest point had really occurred before she had even met her ex. For me, it seemed like my heyday. We were on our third tour in support of the breakaway record. I was quite exhausted, twice developed walking pneumonia, and I was simply worn out. Nobody gave a damn, she recalled, mentioning her busy schedule. But being a tireless worker, Clarkson claimed that she pushed herself too hard and eventually found herself with nowhere to go. She went on, "Oh my, the only place I genuinely feel secure or heard is when I'm on stage doing a show, I thought at one point when I turned around. That's a problem, a really huge problem." In reflection, Clarkson also saw that the line, "pick the weeds and keep the flowers" from the song Sober demonstrated a pattern of bright-side thinking in her most recent album as well. The highs and lows of her previous marriage, including the internal struggle over whether to remain married or separate, are detailed in her album Chemistry. The biggest struggle, according to her, was balancing the urge to love oneself just as much as one loved another. In the end, Clarkson and her 2 kids suffered from her decision to stay in a failing marriage. Love is tricky. It actually makes you believe that you are acting morally or that this is what you ought to be doing, according to Clarkson. Separating it from someone you love so much is just a really difficult thing to do. And to possess the proper response, which I do not. Sometimes when my kids ask, I say, I can't give you that. Writing the record helped Clarkson get past her experiences rather than just processing them. She characterized her recovery as a coming back of herself, namely a version of herself that she hadn't even noticed had vanished. She recalled, "I remember we were at the Chemistry photo shoot. Even though it was their first time seeing me at that photo shoot, my entire team, who had known me before and after him, was like, oh my God, there you are. I wasn't even aware of it. Everything was absolutely unique."